On April 21, 2016, a truck full of goods provided free of charge by Rakuten Ichiba merchants set off for Kumamoto. RNN reports on the efforts of Rakuten Ichiba and Rakuten Ichiba merchants regarding the Kumamoto earthquake. At 9:26 p.m. on April 14, 2016, a large-scale earthquake struck the Kumamoto region of Kumamoto Prefecture with a maximum intensity of 7. 1,495 buildings completely collapsed, while 1,377 partially collapsed. Vital utilities and infrastructure, such as electricity, gas, water, and transportation systems over a wide area, were also damaged. Rakuten received a lot of contact from Rakuten Ichiba merchants soon after the earthquake. "I want to send my products to the disaster area. I would like to provide support, but I don't know how to send my products there." In view of this, Rakuten's Area Empowerment Department stepped forward to take action. Goods for disaster relief from all over Japan were sent to the Rakuten Fulfillment Center. Efforts were made to contact local communities that Rakuten previously did not have contact with, and arrangements were made for the speedy transportation of goods needed by the disaster area. Rakuten has learned a lot from the Great East Japan earthquake that struck 5 years ago, and is now putting that experience to use. Tomotaka Shiozawa from the Area Empowerment Department has posted the following comments on his Facebook page. "Sending packages separately would cause inconvenience, and it's more efficient for Rakuten to send everything together. The situation is worse than what we see on TV. Items needed are changing by the second. In real time and directly, we are preparing essential items and estimating how long it takes to transport them, based on our lessons from the Great East Japan earthquake." The RFC received 25 different kinds of foods from 15 merchants, including rice, water, and other food that can be eaten without reheating or cooking it, such as canned mackerel and curry in retort pouches. Messages of support were written on the boxes. "Fight Kumamoto! With love from Aomori. Made with love. I hope this will help fill your stomachs." One thing to note is that a lot of the food was sent by merchants from Tohoku, who were affected by the earthquake 5 years ago. "Returning the help given to Ishinomaki. Thank you so much for all your support during the Great East Japan earthquake." This is a message from Akemi Kimura from Aijo Tarako no Minato, who lives in Ishinomaki, an area affected by the earthquake 5 years ago. She posted the following comments on her Facebook account. "We are sending cooked kodro through Rakuten to Kumamoto, which should be enough for making 4,000 rice balls. It has been cut into large pieces and stored in small pouches to make it easier for distribution. This is something I learned from the earthquake 5 years ago. Now is my time to give back for the help I got. 5 years ago, I received a great deal of support and encouragement from fellow merchants and many customers, whom I met thanks to Rakuten. I made food that can be stored at room temperature. I know my efforts are small, but I hope it will be of help." On April 21st, employees from the logistics business packed a 10-ton truck full of goods to send to Kumamoto. The goods were to be sent to Kumamoto City and Uto City. The driver came all the way from Kyushu.
荷物を送ってくれるっていうのがですね、九州の人間としては嬉しいし。
RNN interviewed Hideyuki Endo from the Area Empowerment Department, who was in charge of sending goods that day.
I want to say thank you to all the merchants and related people who has raised their hands to support the people who were hit by the Kumamoto earthquake. I think the most important point about this support is that we are delivering what really is necessary in the disaster areas. We will continue to keep the daily support and the communication, especially between Kumamoto City, and keep the continuous support by Rakuten. We are hoping for the earliest recovery, and let's work as one to keep continuing support to the people in Kumamoto.
Mr. Shiozawa also made the following comment on his Facebook account. What Rakuten can do at this time of despair is to take the lead and help the 42,000 merchants from around Japan to send their prayers and products to Kumamoto. We will keep up our efforts. 27 hours after leaving RFC in Chiba, we received a call from the driver Takuya Kobayashi. He wanted to let us know that the delivery of goods had reached its destination.